Befallen us yesterday in this town. It's very sad because it has happened in the heart of the central business district of Mandera. It has happened in broad daylight at 9 a.m. in the morning. We have over 1,000 security officers in this town. I have always consistently maintained in these areas of northern Kenya, we need to do security surveillance as if the probability of occurrence of terror incidents every day, it's at 100%. Meaning we need to make use of the security officers we have. We need to zone the town. There should never be any area of this town that should not have security personnel manning every day. I do not know what over 1,000 security officers in this town are doing, because I drove from my house yesterday and it was just, less than a minute after I passed that road that the incident was reported. I have not even gotten to the office when I had the gunshot. What I want to say is that we have enough security personnel in this town. The town needs to be zoned, and security patrols need to take place on foot in a zoned manner throughout this town, and so that we respond to the challenges of security every day. It is very embarrassing as a country. It is very embarrassing as a society, the society of Mandera. It is very, very embarrassing for the security management in our county of Mandera for this incident to have occurred, for people being driven on a pro box for over 4 kilometers and deterred and intercepted, when we have GSU, RDU, RBPU, police, military, border securitization, AP and regular police, plus counterterrorism unit in this area. We have National Police Reserve in this town. We have more than 1,000 security officers in this town that are all operating, salaried by the government of Kenya, that are having guns from the government of Kenya that are meant to protect the lives of the population within this county. It is very sad. And sometimes, yes, when incidents happen, we say, please stop blame games. Yes, we stop blame games. But honestly speaking, what will 1,000 security officers be doing in a county that is this small, if in broad daylight an incident that is similar to what has happened yesterday has happened? We have maintained, and I'm on record in every year, more than 5-6 years, saying the security management in this area ought to happen as if the probability of occurrence of terror incident is at 100% every day. We need to plan as if every day the chance of a terror incident happening is near 100% in this county. And if that happened, we are likely to be able to deter these problems as they happen. We know terrorism is a global phenomenon. We know that no single government will be able to deal with terror in entirety. But we also want optimal utilization of the resource we have, so that we are able to convince ourselves everything humanly possible has been put in place for protection of human lives. So we want to request that with the help of Almighty Allah, if we can change our strategy in this county so that the planning gets better, the management gets better, resources should be channeled. These problems do occur. We are closely bordered with Somalia that is unstable, and the probability of occurrence of these problems are there. We want to request that resources to accompany the personnel that are here, the personnel to be optimally planned in order to make sure that every day you should not be able to move 200 meters without getting a security officer standing, a security officer visible on the ground at intervals that are able to be managed literally in every road. And this is what we want to urge. We feel greatly disturbed. We are having restless mind since this incident occurred. The 2 doctors affected are guests with us. They are here in Mandera to serve the people of Mandera. They are here because our government made an effort to try and get them here to help the population. They are doing responsibility beyond what we requested them to come and do, which is serving the people of Bulahawa, the people of Suftu, the people of Gedo region who come for medical help in this center. And we want the grievances that the population of Mandera are feeling in regards to this issue of security management, as well as the pain that is, in the minds of every member of this society, whether they're in Mandera or they're in Nairobi, to get to understand that this situation cannot be left. We will promise as leaders, as the population of Mandera, raia wenyewe, pamoja na viongozi, tunataka kuhakikisha tutafanya kila kitu tuwezavyo kuhakikisha hata tumeongea na jamii yetu kutoka town jirani ya Bulahawa waweze kusaidiana na sisi tuweze kuomba hawa watu ambao wamewachukua waweze kurudisha hawa watu, kwa sababu hawana hatia, hawajamdhuru mtu, wako hapa kusaidia umma yetu katika town hii.
As people of Mandera, as leaders of Mandera, we are really saddened, we are unhappy with the turn of events. At 9:15 a.m., an incident happened in the middle of town. The response rate at which those people have not been intercepted is really worrying, because it's about 10 or 15 kilometers from the point where these guys were abducted to the crossing of the border. And there have been a lot of security people along the area. And I'm really, saddened that there was no interception of this said vehicle. As people of Mandera, as leaders of Mandera, we are not taking anything to chance. We will do all that's within our powers, within our capacity, to make sure that we get back our two doctors. These doctors were not attending to the people of Mandera alone. As you know, Mandera Referral Hospital is a hospital that serves the whole of this region. Kedo region, one of it. The other part of Ethiopia, across the river. This is a hospital that treats all the sick people in this region. It is therefore my request that the people of this region, Gedo region, Mandera town, anybody who feels the pain of a patient, who feels the pain of a sick person, to hear this out and make sure that those doctors who have left their homes, their people in Cuba, to come and treat the people of this region, to be released without any condition. I thank you, and I take this opportunity to also ask the security agencies in Mandera County, and more so in Mandera East, Mandera Town, to take their work seriously. Because we have a number of GSU officers here, we have RDU, we have no shortage of security forces in this town. And at daylight, 9:30 a.m., an incident happens in the middle of the town. That's a very sad situation indeed, and it cannot be accepted, and I will not accept it.